So, Benny, one thing that we've wondered about, Ravello is a town in Italy. How does an Israeli-founded company end up being named after a town in Italy?
Okay, that's a great question. So first of all, if you look at the names of the company we had in the past, they all have nothing to do with what the company is actually doing. And the reason is, as a startup, you tend to change your view and you tend to change direction.
You guys pivot. I mean, when
exactly.
things aren't working,
we call it pivot. Yes. And we have done quite pivots in our life. Ravello was basically from the get-go, we were following the idea. It was not the case in other companies. So when we look at the names, you can see that there is some pattern here. The first two companies, it was one company that was split into two, were named Pentacom and P-Cube. They started with a P. The next company, Kumonet,
with a Q.
Q. So obviously the next one should start with an R. Now, we named the previous one Kumonet after the Qumran caves. And the problem was it's misspelled because it's taken from the Israeli spelling, and it's after the Qumran caves, as I said. So we knew, and no American could pronounce the name.
No, so New Zealanders are relatively good with this. We have a sweet potato called kumara.
Okay.
So it was, to me, it was a kumaranet.
Okay. So it was actually after the Qumran caves, you know, where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found.
Yeah.
And it's a good discussion opener because many people know the religious history, but also the technology of deciphering the Dead Sea Scrolls, putting them together and understanding the history. So we said, this is a good idea, but let's not do it in an Hebrew. Or let's take Italian. Everybody likes Italian. And we'll take a place where it's really nice looking. I don't know if you have been to Ravello.
If I type Ravello.com rather than Ravello Systems, I was taken to some beautiful seaside pictures.
Exactly. So this is one of the nicest places on, at least in Europe. It's in the Amalfi Peninsula. Really nice place. So it doesn't talk about what it is that we are doing. It's a very nice place, very nice name, and I recommend everybody to go there.
And it started with an R.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it, alphabetical names for startups from Israel.